You know, as a result of studying AZD, not only has my discipline improved, my character improved. This is me before studying AZD. Obviously, this is me now. Character, confidence, discipline, and the certainty to get women, communicate.
I am an attorney in California. I'm an attorney in Texas. And none of that happened before I met AZD and IMC Nation. He gave me the mindset, the understanding, the knowledge, the knowingness deep within that I can accomplish whatever the fuck I want.
Thanks to AZD, I have control of my mind and awareness of my character and development in a way that's not possible. I've studied with so many masters, so many teachers of the mind, awareness, intelligence, intellect, skill sets of many different fields. Nobody compares with what AZD does. It's not even on the same order of magnitude.
With AZD, I took my level of certainty and confidence to another level that I didn't know I could tap into. These teachings really allowed me to unleash myself into a whole new version of myself that could produce more, make more money than ever before.
In the chaos of today's world, IMC Nation stands as a beacon of transformation. Founded by Arise Aparti Bazaar, known globally as AZD. Through his YouTube videos, AZD shared profound philosophies and the wisdom of his mentors, sparking a movement of unparalleled self-evolution and mental mastery. IMC Nation is not just an idea, but a powerful brotherhood of men who live with honor, purpose, and unyielding strength. The epitome of the true alpha male. Men who are not only dreamers, but doers, turning visions into reality through the most powerful techniques of self-mastery. This movement has grown organically, spreading like wildfire across the globe, attracting men driven by a desire for excellence and greatness. Here, men are transformed into modern-day warriors, mastering their minds and lives. They learn to turn fear into courage, doubt into conviction, and weakness into strength. This is the art of the true alpha male, a blend of power, wisdom, and elegance. IMC Nation is more than a community. It's a revolution. It calls to those who seek more than the ordinary, promising not just change, but profound metamorphosis. Under AZD's guidance, men unlock their true potential, becoming unstoppable forces of nature. Join us. Be part of this epic journey. Witness the rise of powerful, inspiring, and dominant men. Let IMC Nation be the catalyst for your transformation and the brotherhood where your true potential is realized. This is the path of the true alpha male. This is the art of becoming unstoppable. Well, hell, that was me, and here I am. Everybody, welcome. This is Let's Talk About It. This is a talk show slash podcast slash tune-in entertainment. We're going to get together. We might change the day and time, but we get together. It's men and women. We're going to talk about whatever you want to talk about, okay? I'm an expert in communication and relationships and the human mind, and that's what I do. Second to none. Be the best, fuck the rest, as Manu Tipo said. My co-host is actually here today, live in person. Where's the camera at? Do we have two or what? Oh my God, you're right here. Look,
I'm right here.
He's right here. We look at each other this way right now.
Good to be here, brother.
Hey man, you look good. What's going on?
Well, I feel great. And I gotta say, I'm so happy seeing this whole production.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this offers a straight line right into the heart of all the things that really matter.
I think so too. Which is our life.
Which is all,
right?
that's right.
Our life matters to us.
It really, really does.
Mm-hmm.
And this communication that you're bringing represents a true ownership of your center and your ability to project outward. And ultimately, there's so much, but it's to get what you really want. And it works.
But what you really want is personal liberation from all your problems. Okay, it looks like what we want is to get the money and the girl and the fame and all that. That's just so that we can liberate ourselves from it. Unless you have it, you're trapped to it, right? Well, only when you don't have money, you think money solves all your problems. You get money, it doesn't solve all your problems. You just have a way better time with money.
You get what I'm saying? But it's like, you think that getting that relationship, that's going to be the end of it. No, that's the beginning of all the problems, right? So we are seeking nothing more than personal liberation in the tradition of all people that ever sought to liberate themselves from what? From the illusion that's called our life. Yeah, you know what we're into for. We're in for a treat.
That's
I
right.
had such a big moment before I came here. You know what I mean? I was in tears, in quotes, but I was. Tears of enlightenment.
There's different
Tears
tears,
of enlightenment.
too.
I
Like,
think
there's,
so.
There's
I couldn't
crying,
even
and
hold
then
it.
there's like, tears of joy.
Yeah.
The water coming out of the eyes.
I don't want any water coming out of my eyes, to be
I don't
honest. You
either.
know what I mean?
I don't
But it
either,
came
dude.
out. It came out, and I'm just gonna say it was under enlightenment, so that makes it better somehow.
so
I guess.
cool. It's so
I guess those
cool.
tears have better crystals in them, right? Those, if they land and a little ant, it lands on it,
Yeah.
he'll heal and get stronger. It's a tears of enlightenment. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I've heard, there's 27 different kinds of smiles.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've heard that. And you talk about one. I've heard the name of it. You do it all the time. It's really, really good. It's
Really?
the Ducanian smile.
Ducanian.
You smile with the eyes.
Hey.
It's irresistible.
I become chinky.
But there must be that many different styles of crying as well. So they can't all
That's
be
true.
bad.
That's true.
You know.
How many different styles of anything are there? I mean, I think we're as unique as ourselves, right?
Yes, indeed.
Nobody could make my voice. Nobody could make your voice.
Right.
Nobody could do it. It's so we're so unique, and yet we have something so in common, right? What a trippy, trappy fucking thing going on. So what are we talking about today?
Well,
We have some girls on today. They're pretty. I know them. Hmm.
wow.
Yeah, 2 girlfriends over.
Nice.
3 soon. Okay.
Nice. Earlier you mentioned in one of the earlier classes, AZD, about just taking a look at like 1 square inch on the earth and all the life that's there.
Right.
Right. And it's just like maddening how much is there.
Yeah, like
on
if you went to the park, for example, and you looked at 1 tree
right.
with the grass and just observed that tree, how many different creatures you would find if you kept looking for hours and hours and hours? How many different worlds are in that tree?
Right.
There's the ants and then this and that, and there's maybe a squirrel and there's a fucking bird, right? And not even realizing that the tree itself has life and that the fruit, it's living and it's living on it. Things are living on a living thing while it's living on, it's like, right?
That's wild.
It's crazy,
wild.
right?
That's absolutely wild.
And what did you say?
When you start touching the tree, and
Yeah.
if you keep your hand there, it's only a matter of half a minute or less that you'll start seeing bugs that you weren't seeing before. There's so many bugs on the tree.
Oh yeah, they're gonna crawl on you soon.
And we go blind to it when we're just passing by the tree. But you get up close and like contact it, and there's just like a lot there.
So like 1 moment, right, of your life is filled with life. That if you get into it, each one of those life forms feels like this. That's a trip if you could do that,
Amazing.
right?
What-
From the squirrel's eyesight,
From the squirrels, I say.
from the squirrel's sight, he still exists like here and everything's outside over there, right? And he still gets hungry, right? He still has to poo, right? He sees a girl, he likes her, he wants to fuck her. She sees a guy, she wants his nuts, right? He's got a lot of nuts, big nuts, she wants it. But they're like, they're in their own world like this. And it's so serious to get that nut.
It all revolves around it.
That's it.
If they don't get it,
Yeah.
it's a big problem.
And right next to him is a crow. And he could give a fuck about the nut. But the crow's got a whole other fucking problem. That other fucking crow is landing on the same place. Wow, fuck that. You know what I mean? He's like a thug, right? The crow's got a problem. If you're around crows all the time in San Jose, right? You go near his fucking tree, he's like, no, fuck you. You know what I mean? He calls his gang, they swoop on you, they start circling and screaming at you.
Yep.
Dude, they're serious.
They are.
What I'm trying to say is every creature is so involved in its own living. My cat, I have a cat. This is the cat all the time. It's just, like, it has a whole life, you know? And when it gets hungry, it goes, meow, but it's saying, I'm hungry, right? Because it's less evolved. It can't say, I'm hungry, and not that food, not that one. That's garbage. Why you give me that one, right? It just goes, meow. But because he's not sophisticated, that unsophisticated food is enough for him too.
Wow.
To the level of his meow, You know what I'm saying? Right? And so there's this thing where you see that language, as it develops, the organism gets more complex in its what? Survival. It's trippy, right? But every one of them feels like this inside of it. That's just all there is to it.
Wow, that's so. This liberation becomes so important then, because just like there's so much involved in the squirrel, what you were just saying, these animals with their little communications they have, we as mankind have this virtually, well, as far as we know, an infinite spectrum of syllables to string together with tone and body language, which literally can make all the difference. That's one of the things I found.
But what are we going to express when we do that? That's the point.
That's what
you're going to make some sounds,
right?
But you don't really say anything,
there,
right? Because it doesn't go from your heart,
right?
So you do like, you guys remember? Okay, who read a book? Oh, come on up, tell us the book report. My book is about Johnny John. Johnny John, what, like a book report voice, right? And then maybe every once in a while, some kid was super excited about some science thing, and he'd just be like, no. And then there's this planet, and he'd get made fun of. Right? Because he was not cool enough to go up there and pretend like he's too cool to do it. You get that? He was just a nerd. He was excited about the fucking work. He liked astronomy or some shit, right? When he would talk, he would speak from his heart. Passion. And people would make fun of him. That's how it started, right? When the fake guy would go up and be too cool, right? I read a book. The girls giggle because he's so cool, right? It was all right. Yeah, but tell us more. Tell us more. Right? The teacher, well, what was it? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Well, that's not good enough, Johnny. Whatever, man. Sits down, all the girls heart highs, right? Then the poor little boy goes in there. He's like, okay, so the moon, right? And they're like, well, why is he, ready? They say, why is he so excited? Right? What's wrong with him? The moon is this and that, and Saturn's rings aren't rings. And people are like, they start laughing at him, but a different kind of laugh, right? And at some point, he's just like, well, fuck everybody, right? He introverts. Now, the funny thing is, the other guy's super introverted too. He's just pretending. He's so fucked up, he can't even speak, right? He's scared. He's scared. What a pussy, right? He can't even speak about his heart. So real communication, the way we do it, is through the heart, just like this. Boom, boom. What are you feeling? Push it out, right? What are you feeling every time you pump blood? Pump words. Boom, boom. Say what you say from your heart, okay? Now your mind gets involved, okay? And so one of the coolest experiences being a human is that we can see our thoughts are not us. And I think if everybody got excited about that, the way I got excited about it a little while ago, right? Your life would change. You have to get excited that you caught a thought that wasn't you. You have to get excited that you caught a behavior that wasn't really you, but it was happening right where you are. Right? You say some dumb shit, you do some dumb shit, you act unrighteously, and then you're like, you malfunction inside, right? You're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with me? Well, pay attention. You're the only creature that can see that. You're the only creature that can correct. Right? That could be the apple. Who knows? Apple of knowledge. I don't know. It just went through my head when I said that. So, but we can self-correct. Right? Now, in order to self-correct, you have to understand that you have emotions that aren't you. You have thoughts that aren't you. And you have a body that's not you. Anywhere you get confused in that, and you become evil to that degree. I know that today to be 100% true. Okay? You're evil if you think you're your mind. You're evil if you think you're your emotions, and you're evil if you think you're your body, and any combination thereof. And so people don't even know these words because no one sat around like this and talked in front of them, right? A lot of people you're going to deal with today, they have no idea that they have a mind. I know that may sound crazy to you if you've been around here for a while. Just so you know, common knowledge is not that you have a mind that's pictures, that you see it and has sounds, and that's not common knowledge. You think everyone knows that because you live in this world with us. People don't know that. People think that what they think is themselves. Now, if you're in that same disease, what I just said, because I see new people, If you are under the false impression that what you think is you are doing evil things in life that you can't even stop. And you keep trying to control yourself. It's no, you just think you're those thoughts. Those thoughts aren't you. Those thoughts were implanted growing up by evil society. It was run by evil individuals who took children and put them in prison camps for 12 years. Right? And made us get out and go get jobs and have 40 hours a week and all that. What am I, a fucking robot? Huh? Am I a clock? You gonna clock me now? Go fuck yourself, man. Right? I'm gonna make it off my creativity. Oh, well, you know, you need something to fall back on. I'm gonna fall back on my dick. How's that? What does that mean? I don't know. It's provocative. No one knows. It's provocative, right? And you gotta be able to say shit like that. Kanye West is great at that, right? Sometimes I think Kanye West is just fucking with people in the middle of the interview, right? Because he's just patterning up the shit out of people. They're just like, Kanye, why is your phone red? Nigga, if I tell you one more time that I'm not ye, Jesus will come down and strike you in your asshole. I'm ye. Don't ask me questions like that. You're just like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Right? Damn, calm down, bro. No, you calm down. He goes like that. You. He's like a kid, right? You go, you calm down. And he's all like emotional after, like, have you ever seen Kanye West? Nah, Sway. You don't know, Sway. You don't know. You see that one? You guys don't know, but you see that fucking interview. It's exact, right? You ain't know, Sway. You ain't know, right? Sway. How? And then he's just like, whoa, okay, hold on. If another man can make you feel like that, you got some work to do. How's that? Right? How's that? If another man can sit in front of you and through words, you're a robot, bro. Right? You're just remote control. So what do I need to say to piss you off? Your brand sucks. You ain't know. You can't. All right, well, it really sucks. Nah, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm going to kill you. What an idiot. Okay, now I really like him as an artist, right? But God knows what they did to him. Look at him. And we know it's the same fucking guy, bro. Right? Crazy shit going on with the celebrities.
It's wild. It's wild. You said something earlier just now, AZD, that got me thinking a lot, because there's so much depth of what gets covered here. And for the people that are new, to make it super simple, because like you said, you're right. Not everyone knows you're not your mind.
We forget ourselves every day.
Absolutely. It happens every day. But one of, I think, the concepts that I'd love to hear your take on, and to simplify some things for the new people to see why this is so important, and also have something that's easy to do and heavily impactful, because sometimes you learn one thing in one moment, it changes your whole life.
That just happened to me right now, right before I came here.
And this happens on repeat all the time around here. Amongst
That's what we do on a daily
basis.
We keep having realizations that change your life.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's just cool.
But something that's just so easy and can really change a man's life is understanding this very simple concept that you're not your mind, but there's this mind inside of you that puts together pictures and sounds. And this same, well, you can see it like a cloud maybe inside your head of pictures and sounds that are, making feelings come out.
Right.
Now, when another person is listening to you, they're giving you access to their little picture cloud. And the quality of your communication in what you're saying to put in that little picture screen means everything.
That's right.
So if you're just tuning in now, one of the things I've learned here is about that. And when you fully understand that you have access to this picture screen in a woman's mind or in another man's mind that's in a business interaction, you can start to choose your words, tone, your speed so carefully and easily, so that you're painting the right pictures in that other person's mind and going to the right direction.
That's right.
And when you get the alignment, which I've learned here, because you speak of the creation and just the beauty of it all and who we really are, you'll very naturally start to come in line and be able to influence that picturescape in our creative minds for greater good. And that can make all the difference. And I think all the gentlemen here, why they're here so much and really go all in, because it's so worth it to have that. And it might even be a master key.
It's one of the master keys. It's like this. Right now, we're broadcasting. What if the picture was different than what we are? That's your communication, right? So that's what I was trying to show you. You have a person right here. I don't know if you can see it, the cup. You have a person right here and you have a person right here, right? So inside this, we'll put people. We'll put like, we'll put one here. That's a person, right? And then the other one's the other person. And so this person gets an idea, and his idea is a joint, right? And he has to somehow, because it's invisible, it's in his world. I just get an idea, a joint. I want a joint, right? So now this idea is in him, but no one knows about it. It has to come out of him. As he starts to speak, let's just say he's embarrassed of the word joint or smoking weed or whatever. So he gets the idea, I want a joint. As it comes up, it changes. Why? I can't say joint. So he starts to go inside and change what he really wants. So he may say something like, ready? These guys are hanging out. He wants to smoke. This one doesn't smoke. And the judgment would make him lose his job or house or whatever, right? Something. Suddenly he'll say, the actual idea is, God, I need to smoke so bad. It sounds like this. Ready? Hey, we've been doing this for a long time, man. I'm tired. You say, what? I want a joint. For real. Or it could sound something like this. Depends on who this person is, depends how the relationship is, depends how he's feeling. There's all these stupid factors. I'm just trying to show you the different ways that I want a joint can end up being on the other side. I'm tired, okay? I want a joint. Man, I can't say that. Goes over here like this. Anybody hungry? Huh? Anybody hungry? Good. You want to stop by the house real quick and grab some food? He's going to go smoke real fast, right? Go stop by the house. Why go stop by the house? Well, it's because it's close, bro. Yeah, but why are we gonna stop by the fucking house? We just came from there. Because, man, I just want to go home. Right? That was, I want a joint. Now, are you ready? Let me teach you something, and there's women online. If you're dealing with women, they can never say straight, I want a joint. God didn't create them like that. I know their soul so well. They can never say, I want a joint. For some reason, they're not capable of doing that. It's like deadly if they speak the truth. They are a race of pure liars, right? Pure camouflagers. That's what a woman is. It's her soul. It's powerful, right? Like as a ninja, I want all those skills she has. Silent, quiet, fluid, absorbing, non-resistant, deadly, seductive, straight ninja. Chaotic, psychotic. Even as a warrior at times, I would want to be at the right moment. I'd want to trigger that, right? So I'm not saying anything negative about her. I'm saying you don't understand the woman yet at the level that I do. Her soul is the dark weapon. She is seduction. The word seduction is female, right? So I became the greatest seducer on earth. I go to a club in Las Vegas. I turn to the hottest chick you've seen, or one of the hot chicks, and I say, what's it like to be seduced by the greatest seducer on the planet? She says, what is it like to be seduced by the greatest seducer on the planet? Blah, blah, blah. And I get her. That's how I start my conversation. In literally the biggest strip club in the world, I did that. So I'm telling you that because those words are so true when I say it. I'm the greatest seduction artist that's ever lived. You won't believe what I can do. Okay? It's a female art. That's why I understand the woman so well. Right? So well. And I'm telling you, okay? When that's her nature, that's her soul. Yours is literally the opposite. Like directly the opposite. That's how God makes shit. Left and right, up and down, man and woman. Okay? So we're just the opposite. You are pure logic. Nothing pisses a man off more than when a bitch can't think straight. It drives us insane. Right? Look. Right? When you can't see straight that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just can't fucking see it as a woman, that is maddening to us. You know why? Because our nature doesn't believe you can't see it. But I've been you before, so I know. I can go inside people and look out. That's one of the abilities I have that I was given by God, so I don't have to apologize for it. I can go inside and look back clearly, right? She is not getting it because she's never hearing you. Every time you speak, you say, I want a joint. She hears this. I wonder what he thinks about me with that joint. You say, I'm tired. She says, I wonder why he started with me. You say, I want some new shoes. I wonder what the new shoes have to do with me. She doesn't know you exist. Have you noticed that if you're a man out there, that the woman you're with doesn't seem to know you're there? If you've noticed that, then that's because it's true. She doesn't know you're there. You're not real yet. And how do I know that you don't exist? Because if you're there, if a man is there, she respects you. That's how you know. Because a man anywhere earns respect. Amongst men, we see a man, we give him respect. Enemies give each other respect when a man faces another man. He'll kill that guy and he'll turn around and say, that was one of the greatest warriors I ever fought. He brings his opponent up. This is the soul that I fell in love with myself in as a man. What I just described to you. So I call that the soul of martial arts, or Panjo, the style that I teach in martial arts. It's this core. This is the button I pressed. Right? That one where you get to a point where you display such character that if your enemy defeats you, your enemy must bring up your name in the highest honor. Right? You are that great. And so that's what I want. And that's what I want in every relationship, just so you know. Every single person you know is an opportunity for you to become God again. To co-create with another person a brand new creation. Like Brett is here, I'm here, we came in contact with each other. Look, he's doing this, he's part of IMC now, right? Because the universes came together and they combined gravitational force. They found the right distance to go around each other so they don't crash. Very quickly that happened, right? That's like, if you think about relationships like this. And once they did, then suddenly their magnetic force amplified further into the universe. And more stars and planets were suddenly touched by it. And too many times you go past other planets and other galaxies and you just miss it. Pay attention, someone's broadcasting in there. They're as alone as you. Okay, they're as lost as you, and you're passing ships right by each other lost. Right? Imagine everyone is in these ships and their eyes are real big like a zombie. Real big. And they're looking at their life like this without blinking. And they're smiling. They're alone in the ship. And right next to them is another one. And they've been alone for so many fucking years that they don't even look out the window anymore to see somebody. They're looking at inside their own ship at the pictures they put up. That was last year. That was yesterday. She hurt me. Tomorrow, hopefully that happens. The ship is just coasting to fucking never. You get it? And then one day someone fucking looks out the window and says, hello? There's someone over there? Hello, starts broadcasting. Hey. Right? Hey, wake up. And that's what all the teachers say. Right? And every time I have a realization, right? Realization, my real eyes, they become mine. Then I just wake up. I wake up to something I was asleep to. And right before I woke up, I was asleep to it. Like I didn't know. That's what trips me out about this shit. When you're on the path, spiritual path, right? It's like you don't know it, kinda, then get it. Those things are kind of like, I think, candy in the way, just to keep you distracted. Because enlightenment hits like that, right? And when it hits, all it is a complete perspective shift suddenly on something. That's all it seems to be. Nothing else seems to be. I used to think this way of it, and now suddenly I think of it this way. And just because I think of it this way, I'm going to conduct myself completely differently from now on. And so my life is completely different now. Up until this moment, I believed black people were criminals and white people were good and orange people were purple and then black, all that. The next moment, I saw mankind. Ready? As one. Now, one perspective will make me live my 21 years of life a certain way. Those people are good, those people are bad, those people are purple, they're orange. That one is it. Like that judgment will make me operate 21 years through high school and shit like that. But one perspective shift, just one. Mankind, one family. Let's say he gets that. I'm not saying it's true or false. I don't know, whatever. He gets it. I just want to show you. Now, 21 years of mankind as one. This is the same person in the same household, same body, same income, same everything. One perspective shift. If they went back and did their life over, the second time around, mankind, instead of segregated that way, would make him have a better life. They'd have better friends. They'd be more tolerant. They'd just have more energy. They would feel less threatened when they go in environments, right? They wouldn't flinch from so many different races. Just that. Then let's say they die again, right? Or in that lifetime, it's mankind. And then suddenly that shifts. And it's not even mankind. It's life or God expressing itself. Now, what was mankind now becomes the trees and the birds and the movement of the matrix. Now this guy goes 21 years there. He was dope before, but he's much doper now. Well, and all that happened is the way he shifted perspective, but fully, right? And so you understand, all the books we read, all the talks we do, all the experiences we have, we're just trying to gain the proper perspective on life. That's it. And how do you know if it's a proper perspective? Just like that. Do a virtual reality, run 21 years with an idea and tell me how it is. Okay? Just say yourself, make yourself a zero and say, here, let me give you an idea, okay? Let's take an idea. Okay. Here's an idea that's in society. I'm not gonna say whether it's good or it's bad. We're gonna run an exercise on it, okay? I'm gonna run an exercise that children at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, should be able to pick their gender, right? And they should be able to do it, and people should support it and all that. Ready? All right, I'm going to go 21 years of that in my head, of living like that. I stopped seeing men and women, just so you know. I'll start looking at people and thinking, I don't know if that's a man or a woman yet, because I haven't asked them. I don't know their pronouns. It would become that over 10 years. If that was an idea that was caught on, when a person would walk in, we'd have to reserve our judgment until they announce, she, he, purple, white, daughter of Satan and creator of Eve, or whatever the fuck, right? What the fuck? Oh, now I know who you are. Also, 10 years in the future, conversation would be really weird, because everybody would be really touchy about shit. And everybody would sit there not conversating, but more like hawk-eyeing each other for you to make a mistake so that I can show you my status is higher. It's a woman game. It's a woman game. Men don't play fucking fairy tales. We don't do fairy tales, right? We create tales that sound like fairy tales to others who have never been there. If you speak my life, if they tell you my last 48 hours, anytime, from the time of any last 48 hours, on my timeline that they've been with me, it would look like a fairy tale to you, but it's not. It's a tale of me living. It's just who I am. So fairy tales for men are just tales that they tell on their daily basis. That's who we are. That's who we are. Why? Well, because we're sons of God. How's that? Who's that? I don't know. Do you? If you do, let me know. Give me the fucking address. I'm looking. But I know he's there. I know he's there. That you can't convince me that there's not a creator. As far as I know, he could be dead. Right? We don't know. We could be the final microbes on a body somewhere that's fully decayed. It's a reality. And that's why we only have 80 years or some shit, and the earth is gonna blow up because we're just a little pus thing that's in my fucking spider butt right now dying. There's been a battle in my body. I got bit by a brown recluse spider, and my other body won it. Now I don't even know who's who. I was gonna say I won the battle, but who am I? Which bacteria did I choose was me during this one? The consistent ones? What would happen if that killed the body and dissolved it? What would have happened to me, who was very aware of it dissolving at the time? What would have happened to the awareness that was like, oh shit, what the fuck is happening with me? Am I dying right now? Well, I feel fucking good. It's just that I feel like I'm dying. What is this shit in my body? Oh my God, am I not gonna wake up? That guy, I'm sure when it dissolved, would still be like, oh my God, what the fuck? R2D2. Oh, C3PO. Oh, I'm a C3PO. Oh, am I out to that side of my body? Oh, where should I go? Where should I go? Beep, beep, beep. Right? Now, I can't prove that. And I don't want to prove that. I want to tell you what I've discovered, 100% fact. I have discovered something for myself, by myself. FUBU. For Us, By Us, the first black fucking label I remember, by Damon Dash. Okay, yeah, that was a good memory. Look, I discovered something for myself, and I think that's a very big statement to make on planet Earth. Do you know that I know something, and there's nothing anybody can do about it? And there's more than that. With what I know, I can use it, and I swear on everything that I could ever swear on, I could beat any man or woman in the game of life. Now that's a crazy claim. I'm gonna do it right now. There's the third claim. I'm gonna show you what I've discovered fully for myself. That once I apply it, it makes no difference who you are. It's gonna hit the target. It will hit the target 100%. Every time. I never miss. These guys know. Now I know why I never miss. Because the one thing I've discovered for myself, living and looking and living and looking and dying 1,000 times in this life and going through heartbreaks, I know something now. I fucking know something. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if there's a God, but I do know something. And I've used this goddamn fucking particle to create AZ motherfucking D, and you sitting here watching it spellbound, because when I do it, you get spellbound. That's the proof. Because when I speak like this, I don't have to be right or wrong. I'm just beautiful when I speak. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. I don't have to agree or disagree. I don't have to know the truth. I can tell you I don't know jack shit about life. I can tell you I'm an ignorant fool. I tell you I'm lost, I'm a wanderer. And you'll feel it in your heart the way you're feeling it right now. I just told you I don't know anything. Why are you feeling it? Because I know one thing for sure. I've found something that when I use it, it blows everything away right in front of it. And that's what I teach. But I had a big realization right before I came here, right? So now I have the words I didn't have this morning. And it's just a shift in perspective. I just know more. I can see more. It's undeniable that if I speak, I will create an effect that will elevate if I want it to elevate. How high? You don't even know. If I can do that, I can also crash someone, for sure. How low? You don't want to know. And you see that sentence I just gave you? That's the power. That's poetry in speech. It's knowing that this is what hit you. Listen carefully. I don't know. Or you don't know. Then ending with, you don't want to know. And how that hit you. Because of the way that sentence structure was. That is the weapon. There's nothing you can do about it. And I have a weapon. I'm going through ether space, man. I don't know if I'll have it next life, but I'm fully aware of it. Right? And I don't know if there's a God. I'm looking for him. He could fucking be dead. It looks like he's dead to me. If I had to bet, I would say God is dead, not because Nietzsche said it, but because AZD said it. Not because we killed him. That's what he said. He's talking philosophical. I'm talking about that nigga gone. Someone came up, he built a clock and shot him in the head. And daddy's not around. Right? What if that happened? For right now, I'm going to live like that. Knowing that if daddy was anything like me, he would have predicted something like this. I mean, he would have put in something for his children. Knowing how powerful he was, knowing he would have enemies being that big, knowing his children would be the ones to be attacked because it's as above, so below. It's exactly how I would operate right now. If I'm part of that, and I was, what if he, boom, I would leave clues behind. Yes, in his heart, because that's the place nobody could touch. Right? I could beguile. Is that what the word is? B-G-U-I-L-E.
That's how you say it.
That's how you say it. What am I trying to say? Nigga, I'm trying to say beguile. That's what I'm trying to say. I can beguile you with my words. I can spin them and twist them and make them like that so you get a little confused and distorted. Right? But I can't do that to your heart. My words won't even reach your heart unless they come from my heart. You see that? But if it comes from my heart, one person could give a speech and say, I want to thank my teacher, I want to thank my mom, I want to thank my dad, and I want to thank most of all God. And he does a poetry, not real poetry, but you know, that kind of poetry. He speaks and everyone's like, and our next recipient, IMC Nation. And the guy walks up and he looks up and his tears start coming down his eyes. And he's silent. And the audience goes, yep, those were from the heart. First communication. Then he opens the locket and holds it in front of the camera. Boom. Mom and dad. And his tears go harder. There goes the audience, number 2. 3 is the charm here. And when he does all this, then he just looks up and does that. And then looks down with a smile. And says, I'd like to thank everybody for being here, making this moment real. Thank you. Walks off. Who was that? That was a guy who I gave this weapon to, and I said, go up there, shoot it like this. If they see you, it's what my teacher told me. They can't deny you your power. Just get in front of the camera, motherfucker. Okay? Well, today I was in front of the camera, like I always am, but today in front of the camera, I did what my teacher told me to do. Right? This is what he told me to do. And I've been holding back for whatever fucking reason. But once your perspective shifts, it don't matter. Nobody wants to know why you're a loser, just so you know. Okay? I don't want to pay a seminar to find out why you lost. I got my own fucking 1,000 reasons why I lost the fucking game. All right? I want to know the motherfucker who won every single time. Is there someone like that? Hey, I haven't missed yet. I mean it. Come see it. That's my challenge to you. It's coming from my heart to your heart. Come to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a great place to come to because you would want to come there anyways. Not C-U-M here, but come, C-O-M-E. You'd want to come here. Come here. Okay? So you would want to go to Las... There you go. Go is better. You'd want to go to Las Vegas. Right? I'm here. So is IMC Nation. Come, hit us up. Okay? Come out with us. See for yourself. Okay? Then what? Then what are you going to do?
Go home.
Oh, well, it's going to be more and more difficult now for that to happen because now I know how to teach better. I keep getting better. They keep getting better. If we lost 10 people 6 months ago, I ain't losing 10 people this month. We're a real spaceship with real crew, with real people doing real shit.
Bro, we're just like Star Trek.
Literally, we're doing it. We're doing it. We are pioneers of the mind in the field of relationships. We've applied 100% of our life to experiment in the field of man-woman dynamic. 100%. And we do it every day. And our own lives are for experiment to be looked at. And we look at each other's experiments. That's actually what we're doing, just so you know. We're experimenting with the dynamic of man and woman on earth. Because nobody seemed to get it right. And somehow, I got it right. How? Exactly. Dad must have left clues behind. Or Dad's still alive and he's playing the game I would play with my son. Come on, buddy. You know what I mean? Work for it, and then I'll give you the entire galaxy is yours. But motherfucker, work for it. Right? Your dad didn't become the Lord of Lords by sitting on his asshole. Don't listen to what they said. I wasn't a spontaneous combustion. Right? I'm a being so big that I could fuck with your genetics. I could do things like that you only know me on stone paintings here and there. I take one of you guys, I take you up the fucking ship, I teach them shit, I bring them down. They're all there. I give you the commandments through them. We've been around. There's a bunch of us. It's in our book. We, the Lords, God of gods, no other God but me. Who the fuck talks like that if he's the only one? Right? I'm going to sit down with my own children and be like, no other dad but me. It's like, what does that mean? We don't have a concept of another dad. I thought you were the only creator. Right? No. And I bet you the fucking people in Vatican know this shit. Somebody knows this shit here. Right? It's just being used against us. Fine. I even like that. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool to be on this team. Right? It's cool to be on the rebellious team of trying to figure it out. What? My own salvation, bro. I don't give a fuck what you do in your life. Right? My rebellion is a rebellion of the fucking spirit and the mind. I don't give a fuck who fucking wins presidency. I don't give a fuck who's the governor. I give a fuck that this is my fucking house and I'm gonna run my house. End of story. And this is my body, and no matter who the fuck you are, I'm still gonna eat the same shit tomorrow. I don't care. I don't care what the fuck happens. Not in regards to me giving a fuck any more than giving a fuck. Okay? Why? My diet is up to me. My house, up to me. My friends, up to me. Where I dialogue, what I listen to, where I go, up to me. Who the fuck are you? You're governing something, but you sure as fucking governing me. Oh, well, now you have to wear a mask. Big fucking deal. I also wear underwear. But what's your problem? Right? You can't get to me anymore. Why? Because I'm not playing the game that you're playing. I'm taking whatever you give me and freeing myself from it. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. How's that? That's a good answer. It's the only answer I'm ever going to give anybody when they ask me why. Fuck you. That's why. Right? How about you worry about your own whys? Don't ask me why unless you're a fucking student and you paid and you ask why. Then I should answer you. Other than that, why are you asking me why? What's going on here? Am I an advisor to your life? I mean, treat me as such. That's cool, right? You powerful opinion? Well, all right. I'll tell you why. Why I did this. Sit down real quick. Take notes. No. You're distracted. Sit down and take notes. You asked me a question. Let me tell you why I chose to buy that car. Because you took it real serious. Like, why? Oh, shit. You really need to know, huh? Sit down. I'll tell you right now. Focus. It all started when I was a kid. Right? No, you're stupid. I don't know. You're asking me why I did some shit. I mean, well, because I've had the experiences I've had in my life to come to the fucking conclusion I came to that I can't just break down in 1 second to you. Besides, I wanted to. Okay? That's what trust means. It means you know I'm not insane. Right? I'm not going to walk up one day and just shoot you in the head and say, I wanted to. That's dumb. All right? But you're making my decision seem so dramatic. Right? You're making my choice seem like it's destroying your world. What have you been doing with me this whole time I didn't know about you? What kind of manipulation have you been running on me? That when I get better, you fucking have a problem. That's for every man that's about to fucking study my shit. Okay? If they don't have a problem with you, it's not my shit. Go pick up Andrew Tate. Everybody will agree with Andrew Tate. I don't. I disagree with Andrew Tate. 100% I disagree with Andrew Tate. Okay? So anybody who agrees with Andrew Tate disagrees with me when it comes to it. Now, I'm this dope. What about you? You shouldn't disagree with me on this subject. I know something. I demonstrate what I say in the moment right in front of you. I don't know anybody else that can do that. There's a way you can speak. The gods speak in verse and mortals speak in prose. Language means it's that monster, that dragon that guards the golden ones, the gods, or the shiny ones. That's what these words mean. That's what I was taught. Okay? And that's what I use. I use my philosophy to live. And that no one can take that away. That's another thing I know for sure is what? I have a set of ideas and beliefs that no matter what this life gives me, I can filter it and be okay at the end. And that would be a powerful gift to give to someone I know. To just give you some ball, wherever you go, see you later. When they come after you, use this to alchemize everything. In the final moments of your life, if you're sitting there and they're torturing you, I know you're okay inside. You're running a process on these motherfuckers, aren't you? I know you are, because I would be, right? When they come to me, I say, don't cry over him. Cry over the ones who did him wrong. He's not free of his body. You have no idea what a terror he's about to be. You should have kept him in a body. And I want them to believe those words because I'll know how to speak from the heart. And I will, because I do right now. And when I speak, they're going to fucking believe me. That's all there is to it. Right? We see this. It's called compelling by vampires. They compel, right? Jedi. They make you not see or tell the truth. Okay? AZD IMC Nation. I'm going to speak from my heart. I know where that is. It's a location. I've located it. A lot of work to get here. All my courses are the work to get here. Some of these guys are really close. They're tapping into it. Every once in a while you tap into that, you communicate, and the world, you just go, whoa, I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful because I'm so good. Right? I'm fearless because I understand. If you walk through the jungle and you have the ability to truly, like, communicate the way we're doing with animals, like you got your point across like this, you would do very well walking through that jungle. You could start announcing to the tigers, hey, I'm walking through and I got guns. You fuck with me, they're going to shoot you all down. And you give them the images of tanks and shit. If you could make them understand, I'm saying, if you could make them understand, they would back the fuck up. Right? Now, I don't have tanks and guns, but I have to get to a point in my heart so when the tiger looks at me, I go, I'm a human, tanks and guns. And the tiger looks at me and feels from my heart the same shit if it was true. That's the art that I teach. How to go somewhere inside, find experiences that are real to you, right? Then squeeze that, that's your experience, it has juice in it, right? You can't take mine, you can take yours. And I teach you where to find the ingredients you need or the juice, and you squeeze it. And if you learn to squeeze and speak, it'll hit really hard. And nobody can stop you. But then you need to learn other techniques, like listening. That's a whole art form in itself. Right? You shouldn't listen with just your ears. You listen with your eyes, with your ears, with your body. Everything is watching and listening. And why are you doing that? Because you're smart as fuck. That's why. Because the smartest man in the room is the best listener in the fucking room. And once you start analyzing, listening, or things, I'm showing you the ideas that I use. I don't think you should be a good listener because it does anything besides, it makes you the most intelligent man in the room. And that's what? The first, second rule of magic? Be the most smartest person in the room. So I can get excited about being the smartest person by being here and focusing on learning to listen to my environment so I don't go and listen to the voices in my head. These are techniques that develop a certain ability that you can see that I can demonstrate now live. You have to learn to listen. Speak from your heart. You have to learn how to ward off attacks using your words. Like literally, you can do it. Say anything to me at any time. It won't hit me. But you'll give me something. It's like a superpower. Now I have something of yours by you doing that. What is that? What do I have of you? I have a piece of your soul. Go hard. Go real fucking hard, right? Spill your fucking soul out to me in a drunk fucking yelling, screaming, whatever. Why? What do you mean why? I'm smart. I'm so fucking smart. You have no idea. That's why. That's why. And you're so fucking stupid. That's why. And last time I looked, intelligence was the most important thing for mankind to get here. So I'm an evolved human being. Something happened to our parents. Like, we should recognize something happened to those people. They look normal, but they're not. Right? They zombied the fuck out somewhere. Because if I'm sitting here doing all this shit to figure it out, what the fuck is mom and dad doing? They're not interested in this. They don't have feeling. My dad doesn't have a relationship with my mom. What are you talking about? I had to help him many times. So then why are they not doing anything about it? Well, shit, I don't know. I fucking don't know. Okay? But these are the things you're learning. And we use relationships as the measurement. So for example, if you're already in a relationship, how that relationship moves will be the measurement of how good you get at this. It's real life shit. And everything should get better. You're welcome. Everything should get better in your life. Everything should get better in your life. Like, if you have the idea that something shouldn't, you were lied to. Okay? It's not that difficult. So we look at the relationships, or you're somebody not in a relationship. Good. We're going to measure that as a testament to this art form and this evolution. And I'll tell you why. Because I know people of the highest caliber in different areas of life that are broken when it comes to women and their relationships, and vice versa. Vice versa, right? These women that are like famous and very wealthy, they suck at their relationships. They're miserable, right? It's just a matter of time before we hear on the news how miserable they are. So I know that when it comes to relationships, I have it, they don't have it. Now, I can't prove that. That's like a bigger proof than actually just speaking and spellbinding anybody. I can do that right now in front of you. But if you knew that I have multiple relationships with multiple women, and each one of those relationships is fully aware of all other relationships. Not only that, each relationship is completely different. That sounds insane. No, it's the only way. Completely different. Completely different. I can't even explain that any other way. Okay, it's like, you know, one's a Ford and one is one's a car, one's an airplane, one's a submarine. Right? They're all vehicles, but they're not. Don't drive one over there. It's not going to go, okay? So I can tell you that just like I demonstrated to you, I know something and there's nothing anybody can do about it, and it makes me so powerful in this game of life. There's something else I want to tell you, and the proof is there, but you're going to have to look, okay? I have overcome the relationships of man and woman. I've transcended that in this lifetime. I'm done with it. I don't have your problems at all. Zero. I have zero problems when it comes to women. I go creating problems by having new women and doing shit like that. If I just stayed with what I have, it would almost feel like as easy as breathing. My relationships are, right? And I'm saying relationships while you're shitting in one, or zero. If I didn't have a girlfriend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll put everything I have. By Monday, I would have a girlfriend, a brand new one. I have the ability to do that. Am I bragging? You sure as fuck would. I'm not bragging, I'm telling you. Okay? Like, how come you're still single if you're a guy and you want to be in a relationship? Because you're not doing it right. Simple. It's not that you're not good looking enough, you're not rich enough, you're not whatever the fuck bullshit you think you're not. Okay? You don't know game. I know game. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm doing it. But don't think of it as game because manipulative. Think of it as a game of life. The game of mating. The game that God gave Adam and Eve. Go fruits. The game of life, he said. Go play. That's game. Not the dumb shit, right? We do game. Yeah. Well, that was a podcast.
Yeah. That was so.
Hallelujah. What the fuck, right? Amen.
I'm noticing a pattern.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, every time this stream happens, like last week, the same thing happened. An hour just floated right by. And what a beautiful display of communication.
Thank you.
Everyone that saw this, whether you're in the room, watching online, you're still here. And that essence that's coming out is what you want. That is it's a beauty and expression.
And you all have it.
And we all have it.
I'm telling you, I love when I hear it because it comes out every once in a while in somebody. Right? Someone blows out of their head and they start talking. We used to get a lot of that during the Chosen, remember? And they would just speak and I would just sit back and somebody would run the class.
You used to say it, the original bass one too would be like, he's about to pop.
He's about to pop.
He's about to pop.
So we've heard the voice. It's coming back. The Chosen is coming back as the messenger ends here for me. Right? That I finished my own final camp. Now I'm picking up the Bible again to reteach it, knowing what I know with total certainty. The Bible is a beautiful language, and so is the Quran. Okay? And if you want a really, really beautiful language also, you study Buddha, his language. These are languages. You have to learn the language of harmony. Your language is just violent. Everything is a threat in this world. Every communication is a threat in this world. Like everything is a threat almost, right? The regular interaction of two human beings when they're out is some kind of a threatening gesture. It's very rare to come across a real friendly person, right? Well, a real friendly person, not pretend friendly, is friendly because they are not in danger, right? Everybody's feeling threatened. It's just a backwards bullshit, man. I spent my whole fucking life doing the martial arts, getting stronger and more this and that, and more dangerous. This is what I do. This is my game in life, okay? And then you get to it, and it reminds me of King Solomon, vanity, vanity, all is vanity, right? At the end of it, you just go, look, dude, really all I want is just to be free of my own bullshit. Like, that's what I know today, and I am free of my bullshit because I'm excited when it shows up. I've already been tested on it, so I know. I'm not prematurely saying some shit. I know what I've had to go through recently, and I get it. Like, all I ever want is just to be free of my own bullshit. How about you try that thought for a second? Because you're trying to be free of other people's bullshit. You're only experiencing your own thoughts, dude. You're carrying your own fucking fish tank right around your head. You really are, though. You really are. But you have to see it. And when it becomes clear, then you understand the message of the Buddha so many years ago. And I'm a student of the Buddha, 100% a student of the Buddha. It's very simple. You're not your mind. You're not your body. That's the Buddha's message. Okay? And you're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're not this. You're not your identity. Right? You don't exist the way you think you exist. You know that tension you feel? Man, I give you these words. Listen carefully. Let those who have the ears hear it. You know that tension you feel? That's the tension of your ego. Who you think is you is nothing more than like a stomach ache you feel all day. You're holding on to a stomach ache because you think that's you. There's tension in being your identity. Arash Divazar, he has responsibilities and he has girlfriends and this and that. All those are actually not true. What I have is this moment. This is what I have. And when I leave here, I'm going to go, and 2 or 3 of my girlfriends are going to be there. I'm going to have that moment. And then what? The tension of being a Rashdi Bazaar doesn't need to be there. You are holding on to your own ego because it's the only way you could experience yourself, right? It's like you don't know you have a stomach until your stomach hurts. You don't know you have a foot until your foot hurts, right? You don't know you have a head till your head hurts. You don't know you're there until you hurt. And that's some bullshit right there. Okay? It's a 180 degree. Give it all up. Jesus said, right? What is it? What's the passage from that? I lost it. Die before you show up or something? Or those who come to me die? Wow, we need to brush up on our Bible. Something about it'll come to me. No, it's not legendary. That's a different one, right? Those who hold on to their life lose it. Those who lose their life gain it. That one. It's in the new sermon. It's on the Sermon on the Mount, right? That's the passage. Watch. And then I'm going to end this real quick.
Oh, it was really close. I knew it was there.
For whoever wants to save their life, will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it.
One more time. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, his words are way better. Okay, one more time.
Matthew 16:25. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it.
Well, I understand those words differently tonight. Right? You're trying so hard for Benny and Octavio and Sultan and Chris and Fernando and Arash and Brett. We're trying so hard to make these guys something, right? So that they have some identity, so they feel a little bit of love, they have a fucking job, that they're admired, right? We're working so hard for these little things. Think about it. That's the tension you feel all day. The only problem you have is that guy. And he takes himself way too seriously, right? He thinks he's the only one in the entire world. Have you looked at him? He doesn't even know when he's talking to somebody that someone exists there. That's when you look through the eyeballs here and the ears here. You need to step the fuck out of the body for a minute. You need to realize you're not a body. You're a spirit. Go ahead, hold on real tight to the life you have, and you're just holding on to the tension that you feel all day. And the reason why we listen to music, the way we listen to, or skydive, or anything, any activity, is because for a moment you don't exist like that. You exist because you're fucking fully present, right? But the tension of your identity doesn't exist anymore. It's a really deep. Dude, I've been looking for the Open Secret book. I can't find it. Do you guys have a copy around here? Are my books here?
Myself.
Books are here.
My books are here? Okay, I'm going to go to it right after this. Okay. All right, let's end this. Go ahead, brother.
Well, that was a wonderful, rich tapestry that covers so much. And like I said before, the gentlemen that are here in this room now, the ones that are online, you're still here, you're experiencing it. You might be asking, how do you stay in touch? How do you...
Stay in touch, man.
Yeah, how do you continue on?
You're my people. If you hear me, you're my people. If you hear me, you're it. I spoke from my heart. My teacher told me, speak from here and wake it up in them. They know all the time. Listen, guys, I leveled the fuck up in the last hour, just so you know. Like, it's obvious. They saw me earlier. I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing right now. I spoke from my heart. It hit some of you guys. I see them nodding.
Yeah,
if it's you, you got to get in contact right away. Listen, we've been together before. We've been a troop before. We've crash landed on Earth before. Here's my story with you. We've crash landed on Earth before. We've been scattered all around. I'm one of the leaders, one of the main fucking leaders. There's 7 of us all around, okay? Magnificent 7. 7 fucking major ships led by 7 commanders, me being one of them, okay? Or the 7 churches of Christ, we could be another one, right? Definitely, it's the same storyline. I'm telling you, I know this, right? And I've been broadcasting, literally broadcasting, working on our tech, getting people together by broadcasting. Look at what's happening. Our ship is bigger. IMC Nation is hovering above Vegas now, okay? Come around, hurry up. Right? If these words hit you, then you're one of us. End of story. Okay? And the moment you know that and you start acting not that, your own ethics will kick in. If you've ever known me in any lifetime, you know I don't fuck around with ethics. That's how you will always know me. Okay? It's designed that if you know the truth and you go the other way, burn in the hell you fucking deserve. Like, on a real note, we don't turn our back on our comrades. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. We just don't. That's what I know. That's what I know. That's what I know, right? Again, I'm speaking from the heart, and I'm doing it so it hits you. If those words hit you, then you know what I just said. Let's go. Don't fuck around. At the end of your life, you're going to look back and be like, damn, I wasted my fucking life. What did I do? And I'll still be doing my thing, guys. I'm not stopped. This is not a gimmick. Gimmick ended too long ago for it to be a gimmick. Okay? It's been at least 18 years with the girlfriend that I have that this hasn't been a gimmick in your eyes. Okay? Fuck that. How long can one hold a fucking lie? Shit. In your case, forever, actually, okay? I just gave up the lie. All right, we're good?
Oh, we're great. We're great.
How do they get a hold of us?
Yeah, so I would say, Zay, can you put the link in for imcproductionsinc.com so people can...
If you're black, we have IMC Nation, Black Panther Association. We started ourselves. Got it? Get in contact. Real education. Real motherfuckers. Master Myself is right there. All that's required is you're black. All right? Listen, if you're white, then you contact for the Spartans, the 3 of the Spartans. And the Spartans is the white guys. And those white guys and black guys, by the way, will kill for each other in IMC Nation, just so you know. Okay? We don't have that color, but we have this. We have a distinction and understanding that they're miseducating our races. So we're going to educate properly because we're brothers here. We're every color. We're Skittles, straight up. Okay? So just so you know, we don't have racism amongst us at all. Zero. It doesn't exist. Because of that, we can go into the races and do it. Okay? There should be a meeting of black people, of white people, of Mexicans, of Middle East, wherever, and then break that down even more. Why? Because that's a man's activity to organize and educate and move forward. And then that becomes your network. That becomes your small IMC Nation, right? Under IMC Nation. I'm telling you, this is a movement that I started that was you talking to somebody else. Everybody here is a volunteer, 100%, including me. And you got to volunteer every day. Okay, we don't sign contracts that says you can't leave. We kick you out if you act like you don't want to be here, right? You got to show up with heart every fucking day here. Every day. And we've been doing it for years because it's our life. It's our life. I'm not experimenting with somebody else's. My product is not a phone or a vape pen. My product is my relationship next. Next moment. If I fuck up, I pay for it. Okay? All right. I'm going to keep talking. I gotta
Awesome.
go.
No, this is great. I think everyone gets this powerful message. Easy to stay in touch. The ministers are here too. Yogi, Sultan, Fernando. All of them are available. There's so many social channels that we're on.
These guys know game real well. If you want to learn game, talk to them.
What's the easiest way would be hashtag IMC Nation on any social.
Look up the hashtag and start using it and start telling people about it.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time to challenge the world.
I just posted a Telegram group for the general Telegram, so that's
Great.
great. It's a forum for us all to be in communication with each other, and then it branches out from there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We do everything we can so that everyone can stay in touch. We'll keep elevating the world. AZD, Ross Stevens, thank you.
See you in the field. We're going to go get girls later.
Oh, let's go.
But not tonight. All right, see you guys. Come join us, all right? It's fun going out as men getting girls, all right? Don't let other girls get serious about it. Hey, bitch, don't worry about it. I'm a man, okay? Just don't worry about me. If you don't like me, go somewhere else, right? I'm a man. I like to go out and get girls. I don't get serious about it. Don't worry about it, okay? Hey, why are you worried about me for? You love me? If you love me, shut the fuck up and follow me. Okay? If you love me, shut the fuck up and follow me. And don't be judging me if you love me. Shut the fuck up with your judgment if you love me. If you love me, don't judge me. And I can say that with 100%. Well, you're judging me. I'm not judging you at all. I'm leading the relationship. Big fucking difference. You're judging. There's a big difference. So shut the fuck up and be a good woman. Or I don't give a fuck what you say because you're not a good woman for me, right? If you're a good woman, you act like a good woman. If you're not a good woman, you're not a good woman. I'm not going to make you a good woman. Were you going to do that? The bitch has been going for all these fucking years unrighteously. You're going to now turn her into a good woman so she could steal your fucking life from you? Fuck her. Go be a man, okay? Go be a man. Eventually make enough money. And if you have enough money, you could get girls. Girls, girls like money. That's it. Do you know that? Everybody know that? Let's just lay it out for planet Earth. Right? All girls are gold diggers. Every one of them could be bought. You understand that? End of story. You should know this and I should know this. So don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're as good as the next guy that comes and gives them $10 million to leave you. Would your woman stay with you for $100 million? Okay? What if Floyd Mayweather really wanted her? You feel secure? Right? Private jet, pick her up. Here it's tomorrow. Every day he could buy her a Louis purse. Every day, every single day. And it wouldn't touch his budget. What are you going to do? Don't talk to him? Yeah, don't talk to him. Or go talk to him, don't talk to me. Right? Go talk to him, don't talk to me. Why? Because obviously it's a lack of character that he's trying to buy you with money. And there's the answer to that. And any bitch who goes for that, go for that. That's fine, no problem. I don't change character. I just go get another woman. He's not going to do that with every woman I have. That was just you, bitch. And good thing he got you off my hands, ho. Right? You got no character. That's okay. It's your nature. Get the fuck out of here. Good thing he took you off my hands. Right? I didn't even know that was there. Right? Now you have to worry about Floyd doing that 5 times? No. Floyd has his own fucking issues. So don't get in your mind and go crazy about shit, right? Just be secure as a man. This is what I do. Fuck you if you don't like it. I'm doing my thing.